गुड मॉर्निंग, नमस्कार। मैं एंकर कुलदीप, आप सभी का स्वागत है K7 कबड्डी स्टेज ऑफ टूर्नामेंट 2021। ब्रॉडकास्टिंग पार्टनर फैन कोड, एसोसिएट पार्टनर ग्रेवोलाइट, फिजियो पार्टनर AOSM एंड वेन्यू पार्टनर फ्यूचर फाइटर्स कबड्डी एकेडमी। और आज का पहला मुकाबला अमित अशोक एकेडमी वर्सेज DNH दीपक निवास हुड्डा फाउंडेशन। सो लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, प्लीज वेलकम ऑन कोर्ट द टीम अमित अशोक एकेडमी। जो कि 28 रेड पॉइंट्स के साथ शानदार प्रदर्शन किया है, 2 सुपर 10 लगाए हैं। लेकिन आज निगाहें रहेगी प्रतीक दहिया पे, जो शानदार नंबर 1 पोजीशन के साथ हैं 143 रेड पॉइंट्स के साथ। सो लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, प्लीज वेलकम ऑन कोर्ट द टीम दीपक निवास हुड्डा फाउंडेशन।
Here we go. Amit Ashok Academy, unbeaten in the Super 6, and they take on the Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation. Captain of India, Deepak Nivas Hooda. That's his team. And great to see some Pro Kabaddi stars in the house and Pro Kabaddi legends as well. The newly assigned coach of the Jaipur Pink Panthers. You've got Amit Hooda in the mix as well. And it's going to be important for these men to learn their lessons and ply their trade, because these are the people watching them. And they will no doubt have an eye on them going forward into the auction for the big leagues. Sanjeev Balyan, the coach. There is Amit Hooda. Sanjeev Balyan, one of the most respected figures in Kabaddi. Amit Hooda in the center in the black. Obviously played many seasons of Pro Kabaddi. Fabulous defender himself, and he'll be looking out for good defenders on court. Lovely moment to these legends turn up and watch the rising stars come through. That's what they would have been. They never had these opportunities earlier. The likes of Sanjeev Balyan and Amit Hooda, they never had a tournament when they were playing in their academies. And that's what the K7 is all about. Providing a platform for young academy players who've never had it, who are on their way already to the big leagues. And all they need is a platform to shine. Toss time. There you go. Choice is court, as we often see. And this is the starting 7 for the Triple A's Amit Ashok Academy. Akshay Kumar, Ashu Malik, Ronak, Ankit, and Deepak, the 3 key defenders in the mix as well. Mohit and Akshay Kumar too. And you got 2 specialist raiders, Ashu Malik and Vishal. Then for the Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation, watch out for Pratik Dahiya. Watch out for Monu in the corner. Ankit, Pratik Hooda. And you've also got Naveen and Mohit and Bharat in the starting 7 today. So these boys need to pull their socks up. They need to get back into contention, and they need to get that win, because without a win, they struggle to make it to the playoffs from here on. So here we go. Live action underway in the Super 6s of the K7 Kabaddi. Live and exclusive on Fan Code. Huge match for these men in the fluorescent yellow fronts. Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation. Oh, gets a touch
1
instantly.
point, DNH. Number 2 out.
Good start. Strong start. Take a look at the work, the lower body strengths across the court. Running hand touch on the right corner. Great execution, great form. That's what we talk about with these guys. They are ready for the big leagues. All they need is a platform. This man has had the platform. Yesterday, 24 points in a single game. Ashu Malik, watch out for him. One to watch for the future, certainly. Looking for a bonus early for the Amit Ashok Academy. They're in the darker green. Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation in the fluorescent green. Hefty tackle.
Out.
We
1
expect
point.
that from
Win
the
game.
Amit Ashok Academy. That is great work. Take a look at this effort. Comes around in the middle of that chain. Amit Ashok Academy. Number 10, Ronak. Number Deepak. Combination tackle. और अगर डिफेंडर्स एक साथ मिलजुल के टैकल करते हैं तो मोर ऑफन देन नॉट यू विल सी सक्सेस. ये एक टीम स्पोर्ट है और डिफेंडर्स अगर वो एक चेन के साथ रेडर के पास आ जाते हैं तो इट्स सो डिफिकल्ट व्हेन अ डिफेंस वर्क्स टुगेदर. दैट इज द की विद कबड्डी.
Bonus
Bharat
point.
Naresh looking for a quick point, but a pursuit coming after. And it's then Mohit from the right. Normally, the corner defenders are the ones that put in the pursuit. Right now, if there's nothing on offer, he should just get back because you have your prime corner defenders. ये तो problem है. He steps in the lobby though. Smart work
DNH.
from Mohit. But it wasn't smart enough. There was a touch on him, and that's a poor raid because अगर आप एक कॉर्नर है और फिर आप रेड के अंदर घुस जाते हैं बिकॉज यू हैव डन अ परस्यूट, यू गॉट टू अंडरस्टैंड द सिचुएशन और वापस आना चाहिए क्योंकि नाउ योर टीम हैज टू डिफेंड with
1
a
point.
non
DNH.
permanent corner, and that is something that is not required at this stage for the Amit Ashok Academy. But great work from Deepak Nivasuda Foundation. Off to an early lead, and they need to be. Remember, let's remind you of the situation. Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation has to win this match to stay alive in the Super Sixes. Top 4 teams grow through to the semi-finals and into the playoffs, I should say. Ashu Malik, wonderful raider. He was excellent yesterday. He had a 24-point game. And back now with the lead raider for Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation, Pratik Dahiya. बोनस लाइन एक्टिव नहीं है पर टच पॉइंट्स तो एक्टिव है.
1 point.
Excellent work.
Number 9 out.
Gets rid of Deepak. दीपक एक राइट कवर डिफेंडर है लेकिन अगर कॉर्नर डिफेंडर नहीं है तो कवर डिफेंडर कॉर्नर बन जाते हैं. सो दैट्स द क्वालिटी यू नीड टू पोजेस in this game. You've got to help your teammates out. You have to play out of position. You have to be able to play different positions. Then you get to play in the big league.
2 points.
और एक बार फिर अच्छा टैकल
Number 10. 2.
पर the raider finds a way through. Take a look at this. Defenders come in, but he uses the defense, rolls away from them, and then uses the lobby to the midline. Excellent raid that. And that's where the mistakes need to just stay away for Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation. It was a great raid coming through for Ashu Malik. Bharat Naresh एक बार फिर left raider, right raider भी है. And take a look at the athleticism. Wow.
Point. DNH. Number
That is
2
brilliant.
and 10.
It's a great raid. This is the athleticism on display right here at the K7 Kabaddi stage up. These are young, bright athletes under the age of 21 getting the job done. 7-3. Good start. The Deepak Nivas Hooda. Deepak Nivas Hooda, of course, the captain of Team India. Someone that we know possesses plenty of talent, skill, but clearly is spotting lots of talent as well for the next generation of Indian players through his foundation. 7-3 the scoreline. And important that they continue in this vein because for Deepak Nivasuddha Foundation, this is a must win game. If they want to make it through to the playoffs, they have to get the better of the Amit Ashok Academy. Ashu Malik, he had a 24-point game yesterday. Let's remind you guys. And he continue to put the pressure on. And he's done a great job to start. Also a very mature raider, Ashu Malik. Doesn't really overthink things. Good to see Amit Hooda, one of the best corner defenders in Pro Kabaddi, watching proceedings. Oh, good tackle.
Red out. 1 point. Amit Academy.
Just as we saw Amit Hooda, one of the best defenders, he'll be proud of that effort with the defense. Watch this. As soon as the back is turned, there comes the opportunity. And that is a great, great tackle from Vishal. And as soon as he puts the tackle in, Vishal comes into raid. 1 versus 6, bonus line to active hai.
Red out.
But forget the bonus line.
DNH.
That man, Pratik Daya. He's doing the job as a raider. Now surprise element as a defender. Number 11 on number 11. Double ankle hold. And it's excellent work. 8-4 the scoreline.
Red out.
Excellent tackle yet again. The defenses are working.
Number 11 out.
Take a look at that effort on the kick. So far, so good for Foundation. 8-5 they lead. Oh, wonderful stop
1 point.
through the lobby.
Number 2.
How good is that? Ashu Malik proving why he's one of the best in this league. Watch this. He sees the attack coming from the left side, but even then finds the space, uses the lobbies, and slides his way through. Bharat Naresh now to protect a lead of 2 and a bit more pressure. You can see a bounce in the step for the Amit Ashok Academy. There's a bit more pressure on this man now. Rajiv Balyan, Upender Singh, 2 wonderful coaches. They're watching things at the moment. Amit Ashok Academy, perhaps the favourites because it's been close
First time out.
and they need to continue their winning ways. They beat NK Academy yesterday by a margin of just 2 points. So coach's timeout being called. We are live and exclusive on Fan Code. And remember, it's come to you through the organizing capabilities of Kabaddi Adda. That's where you head for the home of all things Kabaddi, from news, highlights, plenty of interviews and skill series videos, all of that at kabaddiadda.com. And this is the home of the K7 Kabaddi Stage Up Tournament fan code, associate partners Gravelite. And we are being hosted here at the Future Fighters Kabaddi Academy, home of the Kabaddi legend Anup Kumar, his academy. Yeah, it's a good tackle. As we get back underway, Bharat Naresh looking to use the lower body to launch himself through the midline. But by then, his body was off the court, so that was why he was called straight away. I think there might be a review coming here. This is a new inclusion in the Super 6 stage. Wonderful new inclusions coming through, even at this level of Kabaddi. And that's good to see. Very certain of what they're asking here, Deepak Navas Hooda Foundation. Monu comes in and says, well, we want our Raider safe. We want him back. So let's take a look at this review. Looks for the bonus. Then in comes the attempted tackle. The tackle coming in from Deepak in that cover region. Uses the low body to swing around. He's still got a bit of his body in court, but it's going to be tight. It's a really, really tight call, this. Because if he's got some part of his body still behind as he slides through, he might be okay. But the rest of his body was off court. So, tough decision and an important one. Let's just take another look at this review. Different angle. In comes the tackle. He's still in bounds, still in bounds, still in bounds. Now he bounces and then goes up in the air. That might be the issue. Because had he stayed on the court and slid through the midline, he would have been okay. But this could go either way. The umpiring has been fantastic. Great work from the cameraman.
Red round, 1 point, Amit Academy.
Yeah, the point remains. And understandable as well. Tight decision. And it goes away of the defense. Because, as I said earlier, he bounced and then was up in the air. So didn't have out of his body on court as he went past the midline. Review is lost. And we're back in action with the Amit Ashok Academy. 1 versus 4. अगर सिर्फ 4 डिफेंडर्स है तो सबसे मुश्किल सिचुएशन है एक रेडर के लिए. और इस बार आशु मालिक रेड कर रहे हैं, राइट रेडर फॉर द अमित अशोक अकेडमी. लेकिन एकदम एक स्मार्ट रेडर है अमित अशोक अकेडमी के लिए, क्योंकि अगर पॉइंट सिंपल नहीं है तो वो बहुत आसानी से एम्प्टी रेड लेके वापस टीम के साथ वापस आ जाते हैं. तो इट्स अ गुड साइन ऑफ अ रेडर दैट अंडरस्टैंड्स द सिचुएशंस. अब चॉइस ही नहीं है. विशाल चहल इस बार डू और डाई रेड अमित अशोक अकेडमी के लिए. 1 versus 4. Nodi looks for the kick on the left corner. Comes around to the right side. Patience is the key for defense. Patience is the key.
1 point, DNS.
And that's good work. They waited, and then they pounce. Good defending. And good to see a raider not try to jump into the lobbies or do something wacky like that, because we've seen that often used as a tactic. But that's not good to see. 9-7 the scoreline. Eight and a half minutes to go. Pratik Dahiya has been excellent to watch. And up against him is this lead raider, Ashu Malik. 1 versus 5. अगर सिर्फ 5 डिफेंडर्स है तो बोनस लाइन एक्टिव नहीं है, तो इस बार फिर आशु मालिक टच पॉइंट लेना पड़ेगा अगर पॉइंट चाहिए तो अमित अशोक अकेडमी के लिए. Looks to go deep. Defense has been good for Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation. They've stayed back, and that's important when you have a defense of 5. You need to understand that the Raiders have to do the work. 8 मिनट के अंदर इस फर्स्ट हाफ में, और एक बार फिर प्रतीक दहिया राइट रेडर है, स्ट्रॉन्ग राइट रेडर है, और अगर आप उनका फॉर्म देखे जाएं तो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड दैट ही नो looking constantly looking for that running hand touch, but just as I say, he's got good form. He tries to recover and then has to go, and Amit Hooda, one of the Pro Kabaddi stars watching, will be very proud of that tackle, because as he recovers, he loses his footing, and the minute he loses his footing, Akshay Kumar comes across from the left corner. He's got the support of the right corner in Mohit. A good sandwich tackle. (9-8) the scoreline. Very important that the Deepak Nivas Hooda remember what they have to do. They have to win here to go through to the playoffs, or even have a chance of going through to the playoffs. That's what's at stake today. A spot in the, which is what each of these teams wants. We've had nail-biting games yet. Scores of 30-24, 40-38, 35-20. Really close games. And that is a great raid. Ashu Malik is claiming it. He is absolutely certain. It'll be a big review. They will come together on court first up. Wow, what a raid this is. Watch this again. Looks for the hand touch. He thinks he's got it there. So what his argument is, that first touch, and he might have even wiped everyone out. Wondering if number Mohit did get a touch. No, he didn't, thankfully for them. But it's a super raid, the first of the day for Amit Ashok Academy, the first of the match. And Ashu Malik gets the job done, and a substitution meanwhile coming through.
Number 6 in, number 10 out. Substitution, Amit Academy. Number 12 in,
Really, really important moments. These are the big moments of the game, man. I always say in sport, win the big moments. And right now, it's Amit Ashok Academy winning the big moments in this matchup. (9-11) the scoreline. And suddenly switching hands. Suddenly, Hooda Foundation changed. They've brought in a raider, but a bit of pressure already on the hand. Never to come in to your first raid, and that's exactly what Vijay has to do. Good work though. He's got the job done. Gets rid of Kumar. Really good work so far.
Timeout or.
Under 5 minutes almost to go. Another substitution because he did his job now. Raider gets swapped out for it. And these are big moments for any young player. They realize they're seeing guys like Amit Hooda watching. They're seeing coaches like Upender, Sanjeev Balyan watching, and they know that all the Kabaddi scouts are watching this tournament to see talent they can pick up. This is one to watch. Ashu Malik. He has got immense talent. Oh, wow. turn and tumble. That's what we're talking about.
Number 10 out.
He's just got the skill sets. Does Ashu Malik? Take a look at the form here. Uses the back of the defender, pushes himself up in the air, and then the turn and tumble through the midline.
Ladder out. 1 plus 2, 3 point. Amit Academy.
Amit Ashok Academy suddenly are taking control. That tackle means 1 for the tackle, 2 for the all out, 3 points. And while Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation were in the lead for most of this half, now when it matters, Amit Ashok Academy are tightening things up. And remember, DNH Foundation have to win to stay alive in the race for the playoffs. Such an important fixture, this. Amit Ashok Academy is started by Amit Hooda, remember, and that's why he's here watching and he'll be very proud. So, this is a clash of not just these young boys, but this is a clash of two Kabaddi stars. Deepak Nivas Hooda's foundation up against Amit Hooda's academy. So, a bit of bragging rights as well for the Pro Kabaddi stars. Both of them, remember, are teammates at the Jaipur Pink Panthers. And really important raids towards the back end of this first half. "12-15" the scoreline.
1 point. Amit Academy. Number 2 out.
You're just seeing a really, really complete raider on display at the moment, Ashu Malik. And I think that's what you're going to find. You're going to find a lot of these kids, all under the age of 21, going on to bigger things, playing Pro Kabaddi very soon. Bharat Naresh, another one that's capable, but this defense is suddenly doing the talking.
Academy. Number 9 out.
First half, but towards the end of this first half, it's been all about the defense. Yet again, left corner leaves his mark on time. Akashi Kumar and comes around with a frontal block. Stable base, excellent work to stop the raider in his tracks. Oh, now pushes through. Barges through. Where's that been? Where have you been hiding, Ankit? Want to see more of him. Look at this power. Drive the lower body into the midriff of the defender. And he collects him. He collects Monu, the right corner, and takes him through the midline. So suddenly, while Deepak Nivas Hooda's foundation were leading at one stage about 4 or 5 minutes ago, it's now Amit Hooda's Amit Ashok Academy that's out in front. As we said, we are live and exclusive right here on FanCode. It's a tournament that's being brought to you by KabaddiAdda.com. And what's awesome to watch is that it's not just a battle between all these men on court. It's a battle between two Pro Kabaddi stars. Amit Hooda's academy up against Deepak Nivas Hooda's foundation. Two teammates at the Jaipur Pink Panthers. Abhishek Bachchan's team. And right now they're clashing as team owners in some sense. Team promoters. These are the future stars that they are training. And so plenty of bragging rights. And they should be proud of these boys because they've got here to the Super 6 stage of the tournament. They've already done one good move through the course of this tournament. They've pushed through the boundaries and been a part of the top 6 teams. He's claiming a touch. He's claiming a touch, but I don't think it's going to be given. He was asking for it on the right corner, Mohit. And in comes Ankit yet again. I want to see more of this young man. But right now, we won't see too much of him because that's a great tackle. Pratik Dahiya taking matters into his own hands. He's a lead raider. He's turning out to be a crucial defender. Double ankle hold goes really low, but then support instantly and crucial effort coming through from Mohit in that right cover to end the first half. A bit of momentum at least for the Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation. But it's been a half that initially was dominated by Deepak Nivas Hooda's team, the Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation. Then we saw it flip hands quickly. And the Amit Ashok Academy coming back strong towards the back end of the first half. So a short breather for these players. It won't take much for them to get back onto court because at the moment, Amit Ashok Academy have reversed the lead and they lead 18-13 versus the Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation. Remember, Amit Hooda versus Deepak Hooda. That itself is a great battle. Deepak Nivas Hooda, the cap buddy. Amit Hooda, one of the key defenders, the corner defenders in the world of for Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation. They won't be out if they lose, but they make it a trickier situation. So these men playing from right to left in the second half need to now switch back on. Second half action live and underway. Head coach of the Indian Railways. He's also now been announced as the coach of the Jaipur Pink Panthers. And he'll be proud to watch these young men go the way they are. (18-13) the scoreline. Important tackles coming through. But that's how you put off a double thigh hold. The defense again trying to work, but has he got his hand through the midline? (18-14). This is a huge moment because if Bharat Naresh has found a way through, it's a big moment. Umpires coming together. Let's watch this again. We've got the replay for our liking. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yep. The umpiring has been spot on. They've been excellent so far through the K7 Kabaddi tournament. And yet again, a great display of that. The correct decision, his hand did not through the midline. And the end of that for Bharat Naresh. The lead stands for the Amit Ashok Academy. Triple A is up against the DNH Foundation. Oh, take a look at that. Ashu Malik, you are a young superstar. Continues the good work and he wants more. He gets rid of Mohit, but he wants a lot more. The turn, excellent. He thinks he's got a second touch on Pratik. Pratik is that central defender. So he thinks he's got not just Mohit, but Pratik as well. So there you go. He's pointing at the second man. What a complete raider he's turning out to be. Ashu Malik. Review coming. This is one of the new inclusions in the Super 6 stage at this tournament. Live and exclusive on Fancode.
TV umpire. Our decision, 1 point, letter save. Challenge 2 point. Please review.
Clear the asking points as we said earlier, and wonderful to have the review system at this stage for a young kabaddi player. They have never had a review system in their lives. It's the first time they are allowed to use it in kabaddi academy tournaments, and that is the inclusion from Kabaddi Adda's team right here at Fan Code, live and exclusive for you. Now that's the touch they're asking for. Oh, there. The heel into the thigh. I'd love to go back a little bit. They can rock and roll that backwards.
Review successful. 2 point.
There you go. Successful. Didn't need another look. Great review. Good decision from our TV umpire. The heel just digging into the thigh of the defender before he came across the midline. तो सिर्फ एक अंक नहीं, दो अमित अशोक एकेडमी के लिए, और एक बार फिर लीड
Substitution.
बढ़ रहे हैं अमित अशोक एकेडमी के लिए. Been an important start. और एक सब्स्टिट्यूशन अभी दीपक निवास हुड्डा फाउंडेशन के लिए. नंबर 6 कम्स इन विजय, एक अच्छे रेडर हैं क्योंकि सिर्फ 3 लोग अभी कोर्ट पे दीपक निवास हुड्डा फाउंडेशन के लिए, और सुपर टैकल पर खेलना पड़ेगा. और अगर रेडर नहीं है तो सब्स्टिट्यूट से you have to bring a raider on. Vijay Ravinder, we've already seen him come straight into a do or die raid. Yet again successful.
Number 4.
Good work.
Out.
Gets rid of Akashi Kumar from that left corner. Hasty tackle. इस सिचुएशन में रेडर बहुत प्रेशर रखते हैं, तो you don't need to actually put in a big tackle as a defender. Patience. क्योंकि अब प्रेशर है रेडर पे. What a tackle that is. What a tackle. That is a team tackle. ये हम कह सकते हैं perfect team tackle. Because the first point of defense came there from the corner, and as soon as Monu put in the block on the corner, the rest of the team responded. And that will put a smile on Deepak Nivas Hudda's face, because that is a sign that this defense knows what they're doing. They just need a bit of consistency. (21-16). There is Coach Upender. He's been the assistant coach at teams like U Mumbai as well. He's an experienced coach, also an army coach and services. And these are coaches that have seen the biggest of them all. (21-16). Oh, what a tackle.
Red out. 1
Picked up
point.
and dumped.
Enemy.
He's a tall man, Bharat Naresh, but the taller you are, the harder you fall. Ye dekh. Take a look at that frontal block. It's the right corner that gets the job done for the AAA Academy. Ankit. और इस बार ankle hold, मजबूत ankle hold.
DNH. Number 2.
Monu in the right corner. He's been one of the star defenders for me. Perfect timing. Absolute pinpoint accuracy with the ankle hold. Grips the foot. And instantly, there is no way out from there. That's what you want to see. Some good, strong tackles now from the Deepak Nivas Hudda Foundation. 22-17, 5-point lead. लेकिन बहुत जल्दी चेंज कर सकते हैं. Ankit is playing on the do or die raid here, because मेरे ख्याल से नेक्स्ट रेड दीपक निवास हुड्डा फाउंडेशन के लिए एक डू और डाई रेड हो सकते हैं. I think the raid after this might be a do or die raid. 22-17. Vijay Ravinder has been excellent under pressure so far. लेकिन इस बार 1 versus 5 बोनस लाइन एक्टिव नहीं है. लेफ्ट रेडर है विजय रविंदर. And again good raid.
1 point. DNS.
सब्स्टिट्यूट है लेकिन लीड रेडर जैसा खेल रहे हैं. Vijay Ravinder, every raid from him has been positive. This time the mistake from the right corner. Mohit diving into him makes the error, and look at that lead. Just a 4-point lead now for the Amit Ashok Academy. 22-18. Very important moments because you've got all the top coaches watching you. You've got so many scouts from the world of Pro Kabaddi watching. (23-18) the scoreline. And it's really important now that Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation, the Raiders, like Pratik Dahiya, find a way through. Yes, he's got it.
DNS.
And that's great presence of mind.
10 out.
ये एक बार फिर देखिए. He could have easily gone away with just 1 point. But wait. That's the first. Now waits, gets a second touch, then only goes past the midline. That is great presence of mind from a good raider. और अब सिर्फ 3 अंक की लीड. (23-20). His second half, mate. The game has become really tight. Oh, can he get there? Can he get there? No, what an effort.
2
What
points.
an effort from Pratik Dahiya. But in the end, a super tackle to Amit Ashok Academy. Could that be a big moment? Because
First time
if
out.
the raider got back, he would have had a super raid, he would have had an all out, and it would have given the Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation the lead. Unfortunately, unlucky to get away with it. 5 अंक की लीड अमित अशोक अकेडमी के लिए.
Substitution.
और
Amit
अब
Academy.
प्रेशर दीपक निवास हुड्डा फाउंडेशन पर, क्योंकि अगर इस मैच नहीं जीत सकते हैं तो काफी प्रेशर आ जाते हैं दीपक निवास हुड्डा फाउंडेशन पर. अमित हुड्डा, उपेंद्र कुमार, and of course Sanjeev Balyanji, all watching. Sanjeev Balyan was just announced as coach of the Jaipur Pink Panthers a couple of days ago. (25-20).
1 point. Amit Academy. Number 2 out.
This is brilliant work. Big kick on the left corner. The raiding has been excellent from Ashu Malik. Oh, breaks through. No, cannot get through.
1 point.
Suddenly,
Amit
again, Amit Ashok Academy are looking to dominate. 10 minutes left.
Second time out. Second half. Amit
And
Academy.
under 10 minutes to go, Amit Ashok Academy are really looking to go the distance and close out this match. From the left side, strong tackle. From behind, ankle hold. अगर दोनों तरफ से टैकल आ जाते हैं तो रेडर हैज नो चांस व्हाटसोएवर. वो है कॉम्बिनेशन टैकल इस टीम से अमित अशोक एकेडमी. पॉइंट की लीड। Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation has to find a way back.
Amit Academy.
Coach's
Time out.
timeout called, less than 10 left in the match. ये एक सुपर 6 का मैच है और अगर दीपक निवास हुड्डा फाउंडेशन ये मैच हार जाते हैं then the road to the playoffs becomes a bit more difficult. Impossible तो नहीं है, but it becomes a bit more difficult. अशोक अकेडमी वो अब तक अन है सुपर 6 स्टेज में। 2 मैच खेले हैं, दोनों जीत लिया और अब तीसरी मैच भी
Amit Academy.
they are heading in that direction. 2 अंक और आशु मलिक के लिए। He is a great raider to watch and gets rid of 2 important defenders. Vijay gone, Pratik Hooda gone. There you go. First gets rid of Vijay, the right in. फिर Pratik Hooda. एक बार फिर आशु मलिक, 1 मैन आर्मी अमित अशोक एकेडमी के लिए। कल 24 पॉइंट्स स्कोर किया था एक ही मैच में आशु मलिक और इस मैच में भी कंप्लीट डोमिनेशन
1 point.
ऑफ मोनू, राइट कॉर्नर डिफेंडर। 1 वर्सेस 2 सिचुएशन में डिफेंडर्स के लिए बहुत बहुत मुश्किल है।
Red is about.
10-point lead,
3 point. Amit
8 minutes left, and that is unnecessary. Kuldeep all out, and body language अगर आप देखे जाएं तो Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation looks a little deflated.
Second half.
They need to fight back.
Time out.
There you go. Silly mistake. Silly mistake from Mohit. Lobby is not when you don't get a touch. और अगर आप लॉबी पे एंटर करके वापस आ जाते हैं तो you're gone. You're gone. Exactly what happened
DNH
to
team.
young
Time
Mohit.
out.
लिए 13 lead now for Amit Ashok Academy. Remember, if you win by more than 5 points, it means that you take an extra point. Thirty-three 20. And Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation are running out of time with every raid. That's better.
Bonus 1 point.
They need more from their lead raider.
Number 4 out.
Bharat Naresh has to come through if Pratik Dahiya doesn't. He was looking for a bonus early, then backtrack into the midrange of that defender. From the left corner, Akshay Kumar. And important here for the Amit Ashok Academy that they just continue to plow through. Ashu Malik has been unbelievable. And unfortunately, Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation doesn't have answers for this raider. अगर एक ही रेडर पॉइंट ले रहे हैं, then you have to take a risk and stop this raider. One big defensive move to take Ashu Malik off onto the bench. That's exactly what the Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation need to have done. They've not done it, and as a result, Ashu Malik has dominated. Again, Bharat Naresh looking for a quick bonus. But they need more points and bonuses. सिर्फ 6 मिनट बाकी इस मैच में. And Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation need more than just bonus points. They need to look for it. (34-23). Just over 5 minutes to go now. And Bharat Naresh has to look for more than a bonus. Let's go for the touch points this time.
Number 9 out.
Good work. On the run, gets the job done. 34-24. Vishal Chahar is back. Finally using a different raider to Ashu Malik. Just under 5 minutes to go. Final 5 minutes of this match. दीपक निवास हुड्डा फाउंडेशन ने दोनों गेम 5 अंक से ज्यादा उस मार्जिन से लूज किया था. सो द लास्ट प्रीवियस मैच रादर, नॉट लास्ट टू, just the one match, and they're in danger of losing this by more than 5 points also, and that gives an advantage to the opposition. Ashu Malik is a high quality raider.
Bonus point, Amit Academy.
The bonus easily.
One point, DNH. Number 11 out.
1 point for DNH. Quick point as well. But they need multiple point raids. They need to look for super raids at this stage. It's the only way back into the contest. All these guys have to do, Amit Ashok Academy with Ankit raiding at the moment, is control the clock.
One point.
35-25.
Number 10 out.
Bharat Naresh looking absolutely solid at this stage. Nine-point lead. Looking to break through. That's better. Where has that defense been? We were talking about this earlier. This is the defense that they needed to showcase.
One point.
And again, getting the job done. Late charge here from the Deepak Nivas Huda Foundation. Is it going to be enough? That is the question. Bharat Naresh, yet again, superb. (25-28). Is there a comeback on the cards? Just a 7-point lead. Defense needs to start working here for Deepak Nivas Huda Foundation. Less than 3 minutes to go. Not necessary. Not necessary at all. Unfortunate mistake from Ankit on the left corner. Rushed at the tackle. You can understand the depth at this stage of the match. Backhold attempt here, but by then Ankit was already through to the midline. So Ankit ke liye point और एक और Ankit on the bench. Now takes him with him. Bharat Naresh has been the leader for Deepak Nivas Huda Foundation. It looks like he's picked up a little bit of an injury, not too serious. Just been pushed through. (36-29). 7-point lead. में सिर्फ 2.5 मिनट्स अभी बचा है इस मैच में और अमित अशोक एकेडमी कंट्रोल कर रहे हैं अभी भी. Claiming a touch on the right corner. और
1 point.
टच पॉइंट
Amit
दे
Academy. Number 4 out.
मोनू राइट कॉर्नर पे just takes a little swipe at the head there, just tags the top of his head and comes through. So very very tough to come back from this situation. Bharat Naresh needs a super aid. 1 versus 3 super tackle opportunity,
1
running hand
point.
touch to mil gaya.
DNS. Number 11 out.
High quality raid from Bharat Naresh. He's a tall man, uses his height to his advantage, gets a slap on the right shoulder of the defender. Under 2 minutes left in this match. 37-30. What a match it's been right here. Live and exclusive on Fan Code. It's a tournament brought to you by Kabaddi Adda. And we've got plenty of action still to come today. We've got a big match at 12 p.m. We've got a huge match at 6 p.m. But right now, this is not done yet. 1.5 minutes to go. 1 versus 2 picks up the point. If Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation can pick up an all out, it could turn the game on its head. An all out would give Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation 3 points. That'll mean it's 37-34 if they don't give a bonus away. So, got to be careful here. Team tackle. Have to time the tackle. Everyone together has to go at Ankit. Just like that.
1 plus
Where has this been hiding, Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation? This is wonderful. This is superb to watch. 3 points in the bag. And now just a 3-point lead for Amit Ashok Academy with 1 minute to go. What a match. Strong block. Number 10, Mohit. And with him, the entire team combining superbly. 37-30. Bharat Naresh. 1, 2. Has he got a bonus? Oh, yes. Bonus plus 1.
2 point. DNS.
Oh, Teen. Wow. Take a look at this. Super raid. This is the moment of the match. Bonus 1, 2, midline. That is the moment of the match from Bharat Naresh. Outstanding work. And if he gets this, it will be a tight game. Looks like he's winded on the sidelines, maybe a little injured. He needs to dig deep. He needs to fight for his team. Because if they get this Super 8, it will mean the score will be 37 all. What a match. What a match here.
Team captain, come here. What is your decision? Oh, challenge. Only 2 points. TV umpire. Our decision. Bonus plus 2 points. 2 points. Hello.
So, big moment. This is the biggest moment in the game. रिव्यू ने लिया अमित अशोक अकेडमी ने. Bonus, they are checking. Oh, he's cut the line. Up dekh. Yup, bonus. I think he might have got it. He also stepped on the toe. That's the critical point. Then gets another touch. The man coming across from the left corner. That is Akshay Kumar. So 2 points for sure. Touch points.
2 unsuccessful.
But
Bonus point.
yep, correct decision. He got the bonus first, then stepped on the defender. Wow, what a game. 37 all will be the scoreline. Wait for it to change. 37 each. There you go. What a game. What a game. 1 minute left. And look who's into it. Ashu Malik. His defense has to win now. have together. We've seen that towards the back end. They just have to work together one last time. If they can take Ashu Malik out, it would change the match completely. This is so important for Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation because they lost their first match. If they lose this one, the road to the playoffs becomes difficult. A lot of teams are stuck on the same position, and only 4 teams go through. Bharat Naresh to continue. I like this from the team. 1 versus 5. Do they settle for the tie? That is the question. 1 versus 5. Does he risk it or settle for the tie? 3 seconds, 2 seconds left on the clock. He cannot risk too much here, but is he going to go for the win? No. They are going to share points. And I think that is a just result. What a match. What a match we have had. A comeback at the very from the Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation. And it's a tie for them. Amit Ashok Academy, they will wonder what they did wrong. Because they had the game in the bag. And with just 2 minutes to go, Bharat Naresh puts on a show for the Deepak Nivas Hooda Foundation. In the end, a brilliant, brilliant tie. He changed the game.
कोर्ट पर ही रहे.
And what a game of kabaddi we have witnessed here. Live and exclusive on Fan Code. It's being brought to you
दोनों
by
टीम कोर्ट
kabaddiadda.com.
पर ही रहे दोनों टीम.
And we have witnessed something special. These young players playing in front of some of their heroes. Amit Hooda is watching. Sanjeev Balyan, the coach of the Jaipur Pink Panthers, is here watching. Coach Upendra, who's been an assistant coach in Pro Kabaddi, he's here watching. And it's really important that they put on a good performance, and that's exactly what they've done. 37 all, the final scoreline. And that is a true reflection of the quality we had. 28 points to 26, 12 tackle points to 9. We saw a couple of all-outs in between. And in the end, Deepak Nivas Hooda, very proud of his boys. The Indian Captains Foundation fought back like the Indian captain would. And they are tied at 37 each versus. And we have enjoyed this encounter. We hope you have as well. And we'll be back at 12 p.m. for NK Kabaddi Academy up against BNJ Kabaddi Academy.